definitely am. I love playing football, and I try to find girls in my neighborhood to play friendly football with every week to develop my skill in the game. However, I've had a difficulty in doing so. I'm sure you face the same problem sometimes. How many times have you come back from school or work and wanted to play a game of tennis at your community court, but had no one with a similar skill level or who was free at the same time as you to play with? Hi everyone, my name is Ishanvi Shetty. I'm a 12-year-old studying in GEMS Modern Academy, Dubai, and I would like to address a problem that many of us children, and I'm sure even adults, face today. Finding someone at your desired level and time to perform an activity with. If you look around today, even during the evenings, you'd see a minimal number of children outside, playing. This brings us to the problem, finding a buddy for an activity. There are many children like me with a wide variety of interests. However, given our busy schedules, we are unable to pursue these interests with other children of our age, given so many considerations like location, time, skill level, etc. This problem has been worsened by the recent global pandemic that has hit us. Social interaction has reached all new low levels. This, along with the fact that technology is being used to a point where it is worrisome, and the health of a person is rapidly declining, causes a decline of the livelihood of people. So, how can we help? Well, I thought of using the very thing that pushed us more into the virtual world to help us get out more into the physical one with ease, technology. I thought of creating a website followed by an app to help people who have similar areas of interest to connect to. So, what is the basic idea of my website or app? The basic idea of my website or app is that you can make a profile entering your name, age, location, interests, etc. You could then either create a request for an activity buddy with your specific interests, or you can reply or search to similarly created requests by others, which may be of interest to you. This is an example of the screen of the app. Over here, this is the home page where you can create an activity, search or join a new activity, or even register a new activity type. This is another page where you can choose what you want to do based on the activities located near you. So, this idea is feasible and implementable as it is a website and an app, something that has technically been implemented already. Once we get a few people to start using it, I think the number of users will increase rapidly. Almost communities as a whole, because the number of the users who want to use it will advertise it among other people so that it will be easy and more efficient for them to use. So, what are some of the challenges we face? Well, one challenge is the safety. The user should not post any objectionable or content that may be inappropriate or harmful to other users. To solve this problem, we can block the users who do so. Another problem is no-shows. People might not show up or cancel within 10 to 15 hours of the event. If this happens more than, say, 2 to 3 times in a relatively short period of time, we can again block the user. Another challenge that we face is the initial awareness of the app. So, what are the costs? Well, this app is very cost-effective, as the cost of implementing it, at least in the initial phases, are minimal. The marketing and the cost for external help for developing the app can be anywhere from 10 to 15,000 dirhams. Marketing and initial operational costs are other areas where money may be needed. To manage these expenses, we can display targeted ads or general ads if the user doesn't want targeted ads. So, what are some of the existing alternatives in the market? Social media and community apps are some existing alternatives, but they're restrictive and not targeted towards this specific purpose. Playo is an app that is similar to my idea. However, it connects people who like to play similar sports. People who like to play sports are active on Playo, showing that there is potential in the market for my app. So what do I see when I look into the future when people are using Activity Buddy? Well, I see the level less addiction to the devices and the level of social interaction increasing. I also see. So what are some of the existing alternatives in the market? Social media and community apps are some existing alternatives, but they're restrictive and not targeted towards this specific purpose. Playo is an app that is similar to my idea. However, it connects people who like to play similar sports. People who like to play sports are active on Playo, showing that there is potential in the market for my app. So what do see when I look into the future when people are using Activity Buddy? Well, I see the level less addiction to the devices and the level of social interaction increasing. I also see an increase in productivity and collaboration among people, and I see an overall happier and better society. I would like to take this opportunity to thank HSBC and DebateMate for tutoring and mentoring me. In conclusion, I would like to say I hope such an idea can help get us out more, get us together more, with much more ease and efficiency. If we can use technology itself and provide a way to enable interaction in the real world more easily, then it would be of great benefit to children like me and even adults. You may feel that this is about yet another website or an app, but an idea is good if it's beneficial to society, even if the tools used may not be revolutionary. You may feel that this problem is not important and can wait for some time, but now is the time people are being pushed even more into the virtual world and need social interaction. So I ask you, if not now, then when? Thank you.
Okay, another wonderful presentation there by Ishanvi. Questions? We'll go first to Daniel.
Hi, Ishanvi, well done. Just a quick question. Great to see you costing it and also the competitor analysis. So compared to Playo, what would be different about your website?
So my website and app connects people. It helps them make friends. It helps increase the levels of social interaction. Playo is just an app that helps connect people who like to play sports. My app helps connect people who like to do different things, not only sports. They can connect people who say if you want to form a local band, or if you want to get together a few children in your community to perform a play. So Playo just connects people who like to play, but this Playo is used actively among people who like to play similar sports, and it shows that there is potential in the market for my product as well.
And my second question, so you talk very well through the costs of the application. How would you generate sort of the funds to support it?
Yes, so we can manage the expenses, which will come with, say, somebody will need to manage the app and any technical issues. But these expenses can be managed by targeted ads since we know the interests of the user. But say the user does not want targeted ads, then we can also display general